Hello there. This is Ezra. I'm back for another episode of Autism in Oregon Autism AU. Today I'm going to be touching a little bit up on self-advocacy. Um, One of the things that AU Autistic Union is trying to promote is self-advocacy. So I'm going to be reading from something I found online called Curriculum for Self-Advocates. I'm not sure how good this is, but it was something I found interesting, so I thought I would share it with you. The seeds of the self-advocacy movement can be traced back as far as 1968, um, when Swedish Parents Organization held a meeting for people with developmental disabilities. The people at that meeting spoke out about the changes they wanted in the programs that were run by their parents. So, self-advocacy apparently goes back a long ways, so it's nothing new. Um, However, it's something that apparently isn't being worked on as much anymore. Sorry, wiping something off my monitor. Bugs crud out of me. So it's nothing new. Says during the next 5 years, similar meetings took place in England and in Canada. A small group of people from Oregon went to one of those conferences, but they felt that it was dominated by professionals. They started planning to have a conference in Oregon that would be run by people with disabilities. And that's the purpose that we're trying to do is get people on the spectrum to speak for themselves. Um, because people with disabilities, or not disabilities, I hate saying that word, and you'll find that out quite often that I will try not to use that because I'm not disabled. I'm different, unique, but I'm not disabled. Um, Limitations, probably, yeah, I think that's a fair word to use. But, anyways, so self-advocacy is something that goes back a long ways, and so um, Autistic Union would like to connect the dots to create a unified way that we can all speak for ourselves. Um, Once we can have this, then people will hopefully begin to understand um, what autism and other learning um, with, or, sorry, trying to find another word besides disabilities, learning difficulties, yes, or social difficulties, um, can speak for themselves, for ourselves, and not have other people claim that they know what we want, what we're trying to get. Um, so that's just a little bit. The People First movement began in Oregon on January 8th, 1974, at a conference planning meeting. So that's cool. So Oregon has a little bit of self-advocacy, it seems, but it still doesn't seem to be as good as it should be. But hopefully we'll be able to work on that a little bit and slowly, surely fix those issues. The purpose of Oregon Autism AU is unified with the purpose of Autistic Union, period, and the fact that we're just trying to connect the dots. However, what I'm trying to do is turn it into an actual physical entity. Um, we'll see how that goes. But I'd like to provide things for autistic families, um, which I plan to turn into an organization, um, like uh, needs weighted blankets, for example, things like that. Um, Video game consoles. Yeah, I'd like to provide those for families with children on the spectrum. Schooling, um, I believe online schooling should be an option for specifically just for um, families with kids on the spectrum. Excuse me for yawning. Um, because there's too much bullying going on. And so, if we can kind of get rid of that, that'd be awesome. Um, so, we'll see what happens. But that's all for Oregon Autistic AU. And if there's anything else you'd like to see, I'd like to try to plan a live event so that I can actually get other people involved. That would be great. If you'd like to be involved in that, let me know. We can head up a date. Um, let's see what happens. Anyways, so live long and prosper. Peace out.